Kuala Lumpur International Airport is Malaysia's main international airport and one of the major airports of Southeast Asia. Built at a cost of $3.5 billion in Sepang district of Selangor, it is located approximately 45 kilometres from Kuala Lumpur city centre and serves the Greater Klang Valley conurbation. The airport has the capacity to handle 70 million passengers and 1.2 million tonnes of cargo a year. As of 2013, the airport handled 47,498,157 passengers and was Asia's fastest-growing airport, recording a 19.1% growth year-on-year. It was ranked the 11th busiest airport in the world by international passenger traffic, and is the 10th busiest international airport in Asia. It was ranked the 28th busiest airport by cargo traffic in 2013. The airport is operated by Malaysia Airports Sepang SDNBHD and is the major hub of Malaysia Airlines, Mascaro, AirAsia, AirAsia X, Malindo Air and Department of Civil Aviation. History, background. The groundbreaking ceremony for Kuala Lumpur International Airport took place on June 1, 1993, when the government decided that the existing Kuala Lumpur Airport, then known as Sepang International Airport, could not handle future demand. It was created as part of the Multimedia Super Corridor, a grand development plan for the nation. Upon KLIA's completion, Sepang Airport's Terminal 1 building was demolished. Malaysia Airports agreed to redevelop the remaining Terminal 3 to create a specialist airport for turboprop and charter planes surrounded by a residential area and a business park. The IATA airport code KUL was transferred from Sepang Airport, which currently handles only turboprop aircraft, general aviation and military aircraft. Sepang Airport's IATA code was changed to SZB. Current site: the airport's site spans 100 square kilometres of former agricultural land and is one of the world's largest airport sites. An ambitious three-phase development plan anticipates KLIA to have 5 runways and 2 terminals, each with 2 satellite terminals. Phase 1 involved the construction of the main terminal and 1 satellite terminal, giving a capacity of 25 million passengers, and 2 full-service runways. The Phase 1 airport had 60 contact piers, 20 remote parking bays with 80 aircraft parking positions, 4 maintenance hangars and fire stations. Phase 2, designed to increase capacity to 35 million passengers per year, is largely complete. Phase 3 is anticipated to increase capacity to 100 million passengers per year. Grand opening: Kuala Lumpur International Airport was officially inaugurated by the 10th Yang di-Pertuan Tuanku Johor of Negeri Sembilan, on June 27, 1998 at 20:30 Mountain Standard Time, a week ahead of Hong Kong International Airport and in time for the 1998 Commonwealth Games. The first domestic arrival was Malaysia Airlines Flight Marshall Islands, 1263 from Kuantan at 7:10 Mountain Standard Time. The first international arrival was Malaysia Airlines Flight MH188 from Malacopy International Airport at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time. The first domestic departure was Malaysia Airlines Flight Marshall Islands, 1432 to Langkawi at 7:20 Mountain Standard Time. The first international departure was Malaysia Airlines Flight MH84 to Beijing at 9 Mountain Standard Time. Inauguration. The inauguration of the airport was marked with problems. Aero bridge and bay allocation systems broke down, queues built up throughout the airport and baggage handling broke down. Bags were lost and there were waits of over 5 hours. Most of these issues were remedied eventually, though baggage handling system was plagued with problems until it was put up for a complete replacement tender in 2007. The airport suffered greatly reduced traffic with a general reduction in economic activity brought about by the East Asian Financial Crisis, SARS, bird flu epidemic, the global financial crisis and the swine flu pandemic. 1998 saw a reduction of passenger numbers as some airlines, including All Nippon Airways, British Airways, Lufthansa and Northwest Airlines, terminated their loss-making services to KLIA. KLIA's first full year of operations in 1999, in its Phase 1 manifestation, saw only 13.2 million passengers. Passenger numbers eventually increased to 21.1 million in 2004 and 23.2 million in 2005, though short of the originally estimated 25 million passengers per year by 2003. Low-cost carrier terminal. The 36,000 square meters low-cost carrier terminal was opened at Kuala Lumpur International Airport on March 23, 2006 to cater for the growing number of users of low-cost airlines, especially the passengers of Malaysia's no-frills airline, AirAsia. The terminal was designed and built in accordance to the low-cost carrier business model, with limited terminal amenities. As requested by the low-cost airline, the terminal does not provide aerobridges, nor there were transfer facilities, rail connections, and other facilities provided in a full-fledged terminal. The LCCT was located on the opposite side of the apron from the main terminal building, with close proximity to the air cargo area. The terminal underwent expansion in 2008 to accommodate exponential growth of low-cost travel. Following the opening of KLIA 2, the new terminal built for low-cost air travel, the LCCT ceased operations on May 9, 2014, and all low-cost carrier flights are now operating out of KLIA 2. Runways. Kuala Lumpur International Airport has 3 parallel runways. 2 KLIA operational runways are located 2 kilometres from each other, which are designed for simultaneous takeoffs and landings. The first is 4000 AMA, A60 AM. The second runway is 4019 AMA, A60 AM. Runway 3 for KLIA-2 is 4000 AMA, A60 AM and is monitored by a dedicated separate air traffic control tower, which is currently the tallest ATC tower in the world. Operations and infrastructure. KLIA features a number of modern design features that assist in the efficient operation of the airport. It is one of the first Asia-Pacific airports to become 100% barcoded boarding pass capable. AirAsia, a Malaysian passenger airline. Mascaro, a cargo airline. And Malaysia Airports, the Malaysian airports operator and manager, are headquartered on the property of KLIA. Malaysia Airlines operates its flight management building at KLIA. Terminals. The passenger terminal complex was built with an emphasis on allowing natural light into the building. Thus, there is a huge expanse of glass throughout the building, and the spectacular roof has cutouts for natural light to filter in. The PTC comprises 3 buildings: the main terminal building, the satellite building and the contact pier. Besides the 80-room hotel at the satellite building, there is a 450-room 5-star Pan-Pacific KLIA hotel a 10-minute walk away. Shopping spots are available in an area encompassing 85,000 square meters. Currently, the retail space at the Kuala Lumpur International Airport stands at 67,000 square meters. The airport operator plans to increase the retail space to 105,300 square meters, and 62.2% increase in retail space. As there are international flights operating out from the airport, therefore terminals of the airport are equipped with immigration processing facilities and security scanning for all passengers, including domestic passengers. The satellite terminal handles most of the international flights, while the main terminal building's contact pier handles domestic traffic, regional international flights and international flights routed to other hubs within Malaysia. Malaysia Airlines operate from both terminals, where main terminal building's contact pier is their preferred terminal for domestic flights. Conversely, low-cost carriers such as Tiger Air, Cebu Pacific and AirAsia group of airlines operate domestic and international flights out of KLIA 2, the low-cost carrier terminal at KLIA. The initial passenger growth was below average due to Asian financial crisis and the outbreak of severe acute respiratory syndrome epidemic in 2003, and the airport failed to reach its target capacity of 25 million passengers per annum by 2004. However, the recovery of Malaysia's economy boosted Kuala Lumpur International Airport's passenger movements, and the airport saw significant growth in traffic, hitting the 25 million passenger mark in 2007. In 2013, the airport saw a monumental increase in passenger traffic to 47 million passengers. Main terminal building and contact pier. The KLIA main terminal building is located in between the two runways. The floor area of the terminal covers 390,000 am2 and the building consists of 39 square roof units, which enables future expansion of the building. There are a total of 216 check-in counters, located in 6 different islands, identified by the letters AA-M. Multi-check-in services are available, designed for the use of all passengers arriving, departing or in transit. On February 2, 2007, Malaysia Airports introduces 12 integrated self-check-in kiosks for passengers. The first airline to use that system is KLM. A further 24 kiosks will be added later by the airport operator. The contact pier is the rectangular-shaped terminal that is connected to the KLIA main terminal building. It serves as the domestic terminal for Malaysia Airlines. Some international flights are handled there as well. Previously it used to cater to low-cost carriers' passengers. At the north side of the pier, it can only accommodate narrow-bodied aircraft. In contrast, the south side of the contact pier can accommodate Boeing 737 and Boeing 747 or similar-sized aircraft. The gates and main terminal building's contact pier has alphabet prefix of A and B for domestic flights, which is accessible from domestic departures on level 3 where passengers descend after security check, and G and H for international flights. Basically gates G and H are sharing the same boarding lounge as gates A and B, where after boarding and secondary security check passengers descend into the same boarding lounge with the doors for A and B on level 3 sealed off for international flights. For domestic flights, the stairs to access G and H are sealed off instead. Satellite Terminal A. The 176,000 square meters satellite building accommodates international flights departing and arriving at KLIA. Passengers have to travel to the satellite building via the aerotrain. There is a wide array of duty-free shops and prestige brand boutiques in the satellite building. This includes international brands such as Burberry, Harrods, Montblanc, Salvatore Ferragamo and recently, Mango has opened its first boutique at an airport in the Asian region. Among all international labels available within the terminal, some boutiques such as Harrods are only available in the airport. A number of restaurants and international airlines lounges are available as well as an airside transit hotel. Within the terminal, wireless internet is provided free of charge. The terminal also has prayer rooms, showers and massage service. Various lounge areas are provided, some including children's play areas and movie lounge, broadcasting movie and sport channels. The terminal also features a natural rainforest in the middle of the terminal, exhibiting the Malaysian forests. Under Malaysia Airports Berhad Retail Optimization Plan, the retail space in Satellite Terminal A will be further optimized to increase its revenue derived from commercial space rental and a percentage of sale receipts to 50% by year 2010 which currently stands at 35%. Some notable improvements that will be seen after the refurbishments will be the Jungle Boardwalk which will be the first of its kind in the world and larger mezzanine floor to accommodate F&B outlets and viewing galleries. The gates in Satellite Terminal A have the prefix E. The Satellite A terminal has 27 boarding gates altogether. KLIA 2. KLIA 2 is the low-cost carrier terminal at the Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Malaysia. The terminal is located 2 kilometres away from KLIA's main terminal building. KLIA 2 is built to cater for the explosive growth in low-cost travel in the region and has replaced the former low-cost carrier terminal. KLIA 2 started operations on May 2, 2014 and all flight operations at LCCT were moved to KLIA 2 by May 9, 2014. Built at a cost of approximately $4 billion, KLIA 2 is the world's largest purpose-built terminal dedicated to low-cost carriers and it is designed to cater for 45 million passengers a year with future capacity expansion capability. The terminal is served by a dedicated 4 km runway and a 141.3 m air traffic control tower, making it the world's tallest ATC tower. The terminal has a built-up area of 257,000 sqm with 60 departure gates, 8 remote stands, 80 aero bridges, plus a retail space of 35,000 sqm to accommodate a total of 220 retail outlets. The main terminal building of KLIA 2 is connected with its satellite piers with a skybridge, making it the first airport in Asia with such facility. KLIA 2 is certified with leadership in energy and environmental design. Check-in counters are divided into 8 rows located in 4 islands, each row identified by the letters SA-Z. Boarding gates are located in 5 piers, indicated by the letters J and K for domestic flights, and L, P and Q for international flights. Piers J, K and L are connected directly to the main terminal building, while piers P and Q are accessible via the skybridge. Piers K and L are physically the same pier and share the same gates, but with waiting lounges on different levels. For international flights, the access door from Pier K is sealed off, while for domestic flights, the access door from Pier L is sealed off instead. At present, interterminal connection is provided on the land side at Gateway at KLIA 2 complex, and there are provisions for future airside interterminal connection. Gateway at KLIA 2. Gateway at KLIA 2 is an integrated complex that is connected to the main KLIA 2 terminal building. It has a 350,000 square feet of net lettable space spanning over 4 levels, offering a fresh airport within a mall concept. The transport hub at Gateway at KLIA 2 links KLIA 2 to the express rail link, with allotted pick-up and drop-off areas for coaches, taxis, rented vehicles and private transportation. Gateway at KLIA 2 hosts an 8-story car park that directly adjoins KLIA 2. There are 6,000 covered parking lots at Blocks A and B and another 5,500 lots at Car Park D. Shuttle buses are available to take the public from the Car Park D to the terminal. The car park is fully gated with 24-hour security personnel on duty. The parking rate for the covered parking facility at KLIA 2 is room 4 per hour for the first 3 hours, and up to a maximum daily rate of room 46. The first capsule transit hotel in Asia named as the Container Hotel will also be opening. Gateway at KLIA 2 is managed by WCT Holdings Berhad. KL City Air Terminal, sometimes known as Kuala Lumpur City Air Terminal or KL-CAT, located at KL Central, is a virtual extension of KL International Airport where city check-in services are provided. KL City Air Terminal is recognized by International Air Transport Association, which carries IATA designation XKL. Currently there are only 5 airlines providing city check-in services. They are Cathay Pacific, Emirates Airline, Etihad Airways, Malaysia Airlines and Royal Brunei Airlines. However, the situation is due to be changed as 10 SITA's Airport Connect Qt were installed on 10 check-in desks in KL-CAT that enables all airlines to offer city check-in service for their passengers. Airlines and destinations. Passenger. Note 1: Air Mauritius flies via Singapore. However, Air Mauritius doesn't have traffic rights to transport passengers solely between Kuala Lumpur and Singapore. Note 2: Malaysia Airlines regional international flights using narrow-body aircraft depart from main terminal gates GH, which is actually the upper floor of gates AB after immigration. However, this was revised when equipment in different dates of areas and change by time to time. Cargo, statistics, ground transportation, interterminal transportation. The KLIA main terminal building and its satellite building are well connected by an automated people mover. Each 250-person capacity train can transport 3,000 passengers per hour in each direction at up to 56 km per hour. These 3-car driverless trains run every 5 minutes on elevated rail and under the taxiways. The journey takes under 2 minutes. The aerotrain is completely automated and shuttles passengers between the main terminal building and satellite building. There are many benefits that the aerotrain offers, such as the short journey time, simplicity and fail-safe operation, and resistance against breakdown. The train system uses pneumatic rubber-typed wheels to provide comfort for the passengers riding on the train. The track transit system connects to 2 stations. One station is in the center of the contact piers international level and one that is close to the center of the satellite terminal's departure-arrival level. The TTS transports passengers over an elevated guideway that is 4,219 feet. It travels under the taxiways between the main terminal and satellite buildings. The AeroTrain operates between 3 to 5 minute intervals between terminal buildings. The total round-trip time takes 5 minutes and 5 seconds with a maximum speed of 35 miles per hour. There are 2 3-car trains that are able to handle 5,805 passengers per hour each direction. Each train car has a maximum capacity of 83 passengers. Automatic train control manages the operation of the entire AeroTrain system. They are in control of vehicle speeds, headways, stops and door opening in stations. They are able to integrate all functions that enhance the reliability and performance of the systems. There are no airside transfers between the LCCT and KLIA main terminal building. Landside transfers is provided by interterminal bus services, and the service will cease on May 9, 2014 when all flight operations at LCCT move to the new KLIA 2 terminal. Similarly, KLIA 2 is connected to the KLIA main terminal building on the land side by express rail link. The 3-minute transfer is between the gateway at KLIA 2 Integrated Complex and KLIA main terminal building KLIA Express Station, with onward journey direct to the Kuala Lumpur city centre. External connections, rail, main articles, KLIA Express, KLIA Transit, KLIA URL Station. KL Central, Kuala Lumpur International Airport is served by 2 direct rail services, namely KLIA Express and KLIA Transit. The KLIA Express provides a non-stop express train service to from KL City Air Terminal, which is an IATA designation XKL. It is a part of KL Central Transportation Hub in Kuala Lumpur. The non-stop trip between KL Central and KLIA is 57 kilometres long and the journey takes exactly 28 minutes. Passengers who want to use this service and are departing from Kuala Lumpur International Airport with the following airlines can use the in-city check-in facilities installed at KL City Air Terminal, provided that the check-in process is done at least 2 hours before flight departure time. Cathay Pacific, Emirates, Etihad Airways, Malaysia Airlines, Royal Brunei Airlines, whereas KLIA Transit provides a commuter train service between KL Central and the Kuala Lumpur International Airport ERL station. This service shares the same tracks with KLIA Express but making stops at 3 intermediate stations along the journey, namely Bandar Tasik Selatan Station, Putrajaya Siberjaya ERL Station and Salak Tinggi ERL Station. Check-in facilities are not available at all KLIA Transit stations. Passengers to from low-cost carrier terminal can use KLIA Transit service by boarding the provided shuttle bus at Salak Tinggi ERL station. Taxis and limousine, airport taxis or airport limousines are provided by Airport Limo. The taxis and limousines are readily available at the taxi and limousine counters. They run from airport itself to destinations in Klang Valley and Greater Klang Valley. The fares are to be paid at the counter and are charged according to the destination zone. A surcharge is applied for services between 12 am to 5 am. Bus, both public and private buses connect KLIA and KLIA 2 to several points in Kuala Lumpur and beyond. Expansion and developments, plans. Under the new Kuala Lumpur International Airport Master Plan, a new runway and a new satellite building will be constructed to accommodate the increasing number of passengers. The airport Phase 2 development plan is to handle 40 million passengers per year by 2008 with the expansion of low-cost carrier terminal. For Phase 3, the airport will expand to handle 75 million passengers per annum with the construction of a new satellite terminal and replacement of current low-cost carrier terminal with a new low-cost carrier terminal that will be capable of handling 30 million passengers alone. Under Phase 4, the airport will be capable to handle 97.5 million passengers per annum by 2020. With a slight modification of the master plan, the future Terminal 2's satellite terminal will be combined into one satellite terminal. The expansion of Terminal 2's satellite terminal will be exactly the same as Terminal 1's satellite terminal, where initially the satellite terminal will have 4 arms, and another 4 arms when the terminal reached its capacity. There is sufficient land and capacity to develop facilities to handle up to 97.5 million passengers a year. 4 runways by the year 2020 and 2 mega terminals, each linked with satellite terminals. The airport's vicinity will include hiking trails for jet-lagged travelers, golf courses, convention center, a theme park, a shopping center, hotels, and a wetlands nature preserve. Sepang International Circuit, which hosts Formula One, A1 Grand Prix, Super GT, IndyCar Series and MotoGP races, is also nearby. There has also been a proposal for a monorail link to the F1 circuit. The development plan is due to be ready by April 2008. Low-cost carrier terminal. It is expected that the current LCCT will be converted into a cargo hub after all low-cost carrier flights have operate out of KLIA 2. The Room 124 million LCCT expansion project tender was won by Fajabaru Builder Group Bhd and construction work began in March 2008. The new International Arrival Hall was opened on December 15, 2008, and the rest of the wing were fully operational by March 2009. The LCCT International Departure Hall was opened on March 18, 2009, which expanded the handling capacity from 600 passengers at one time to 3,200 passengers. A380 upgrades. The operator of Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Malaysia Airports Holding Berhad, had spent about $135 million to upgrade facilities at the KL International Airport in Sepang to accommodate the Airbus A380. Upgrading works started on April 3, 2006, and was completed by May 28, 2007. Works include the provision of shoulders on both sides of the two existing runways of 15 meters as well as the taxiways, building additional aero bridges at the three departure halls, namely C-17, C-27 and C-37, and enhancing the mezzanine lounges for upper-deck passengers of the aircraft at the departure halls. Emirates operates flights to Kuala Lumpur with the Airbus A380 commenced on January 1, 2012. Malaysia Airlines also started its A380 services from Kuala Lumpur to London on July 1, 2012. Gallery. References. Further reading, Official opening KL International Airport. Department of Civil Aviation. External links. Official website, KLIA2 official website, Kuala Lumpur International Airport real-time flight schedule, Kuala Lumpur International Airport welcome video, welcome to KLIA2 video, gateway at KLIA2 website, KLIA low-cost carrier terminal website.